Hi guys, welcome back to the shop here in the F-14 Tomcat. If you notice, there's a whole lot of bolts around the flanges. It's because I joined the fuselage last night. So start taking this thing apart and we'll see what we get. Alright, put the level back, buddy.
Level.
Hopefully it'll come out without needing an air compressor, because I haven't got any air compressor yet. So we'll find out here pretty dang soon. If it doesn't come out, it'll get the air compressor tomorrow and that'll solve that problem. Yeah, we'll go over that. Wait a second, move. As far as stuff needed to complete, I got word today that the rest of the materials for the wings are shipping out. So hopefully they'll be here by the end of next week. I've got all the servos for the stuff in the fuselage and the tail section. And I've got the majority of the servos for the wing panels. Just got to get a couple of servos for the flaps. And possibly the spoilers. I haven't decided yet. But essentially, the only thing I'm missing is some Kevlar for tanks, a little bit of fiberglass makes more molds, landing gear turbines. But essentially, I've got just about everything to get one of these things flying, except for the really expensive stuff. Can you bring those bolts over here? Always running off of my hardware, little one. Yeah, that's not money, but okay.
Okay, yeah. Bolts out. I'm doing lots of bolts.
Leave daddy bolts alone. Stop. Stop, buddy.
I got it too.
If I give him these things, he'll run off with them and he loses them. It seems like he always runs off with them when I need them. Like when I'm putting a mold together and end up a couple bolts short. Because he took them out of the thing.
I got money.
You told him he got money?
Yeah.
Okay.
I got money, Daddy.
I know, I see it.
And we owe money.
Money.
Money, Daddy. What money?
So you go get that washer daddy just threw over? It's on the other side, buddy.
I need back.
Yep, gotta get that one out.
No, Daddy.
Let's see how our this portion will come off. But sometimes you just never really know. A little closer there, guys. Ding!
Boing!
There we go. A little bit of the mold surface popped off, and right here, for whatever reason, they get a good push down here in the corners, which is kind of expected. But overall, not bad. Some of these areas, like right in here, a little bit of the mold surface came off, so I have to get in there with my knife and just very easily take that stuff off. Probably had to end up repairing the mold right there. Yeah. Had to do a little bit of mold repair on it, which is pretty simple. It's just a matter of mixing up a little bit of stuff, put a little tape down, buy a little tape, put it down in there, and then stick it down in there, take some sandpaper and sand it down. So there's the back half here. Not bad. Not bad. Could be better, could be a heck of a lot worse. Lots of little spots here where the primer didn't quite stick. But for the first one, I'm overall happy. Or this could get fixed out pretty easily. Start pulling the fronts off. This is the one that's probably going to have an air compressor. It's not Thomas. Thomas.
Going
Yeah.
bolts.
I see the bolts.
Going bolts. Daddy.
What, leave it alone.
No.
I expect there to be a few little inconsistencies on this part as well, just because it's so dang complicated during the layup with the cockpit and everything. So we'll see how it turns out. Getting this top front mold off on the plug was a major pain in the butt. So I can only imagine how it's going to be on this one, on the actual molded part. As if it would even come off without an air compressor, which I kind of doubt. I'm going down and prying up on the box bar because I know it's really strong there and it's covered by a hatch, so if it gets a little bit of a dent or two in the layup, I'm not quite too concerned right there. I'm gonna loosen this trolley case portion, which is really where all the difficulty in getting this off is because it is the wing stiffener that continue on into the fuselage. That wasn't so bad. Hopefully this layup turned out pretty good. Woohoo! Not bad. Even the wing stiffeners turned out pretty dang good. Still some air bubbles in this though. A lot of them, which means I didn't get all of the resin stuck down in the corners. But, you know, for everything's kind of a live and learn type of thing. So you learn, you can carry on to the next one. Getting some learning on this one, that's for sure. Next set of molds I do, I'm gonna start using that metal filled resin a lot more. This white stuff works really well, but some of these little difficult corners, it chips real easily, which is what I'm seeing all through here. I got chips pretty much in all of them, and a good bit of the corners. But you can see there's a F-14 coming out of there. So I'll pull the video camera off and I'll go show you the chipping and stuff that I was referring to. Over here on the mold surface, you can see everywhere there's primer is where there was an air bubble. So in all these little spots, I'm gonna have to start putting a little bit of splooge. I try to get out of there. See right here is a little bit of a chip. There's another one right here. And then there's this one right here. These are all pretty easy to fix. Like I said, you just get some aluminum tape, you roll it there, outline it, throw some more stuff in there, drill a couple little divots in there with those really small drill bit. Kind of acts like a rivet. Leave it in there to cure. Come back with some sandpaper and sand it all out. Like this one here, you'll lose a little bit of you'll lose some of your detail from it. But overall, I mean, you can see all the rivet detail come in. Here's where an air bubble was. Some more over here. This little area I'm not quite too concerned because I'm gonna have a G10 insert. So basically all of this gets cut out and then an actual thing goes there. More, I mean, you can see a lot of the detail actually carried right through. Even up here on the canopy, the windscreen, this is where I was just scared a lot of. I wasn't quite sure how well this is gonna come out because I was having to rush at the last end to get this corner and all this stuff in there, and it turned out really well. I mean, you can see the coming out pretty good. The flange for the nose cone, which can be trimmed back a good bit. I got all the carbon toe down there that I put around. I didn't do any of that, but you can see here again a little bit of an air bubble. Back here, that was an air bubble where the glass didn't get down in there. I had Air-X back here. I'm going to remove the majority of the Air-X from probably here back. I'm going to get rid of all of it and just put an extra layer of glass or two, or extra layer or two of glass, because that's why it didn't get sucked down. The Air-X just wasn't letting it get forced in. Same thing happened on this side. And because it happened here, it's probably the same on the bottom. See, the dump mask came out, this little antenna, and all that turned out really good, and I was expecting that not to come out at all. So anyway, here's the top of the fuselage. I'm gonna stop the video camera and we're gonna start it up again, and for the bottom of it, I gotta figure out how I'm gonna do it. I probably have to do one side at a time and then pull the fuselage out of the bottom. So anyways, see y'all back here in a minute.